The morning unfolded with a quiet, reflective energy, a moment to pause, to breathe, and to be present. Ms. Brown and I found ourselves deep in conversation, reflecting on where we are in life and the art of letting go, releasing what no longer serves us and making space for what truly aligns. By 7 a.m., we arrived at our meeting point where we were greeted by Flo, our guide for the day. As the group trickled in, we eased into the rhythm of the morning with introductions and a short briefing. A few mindful stretches to set the tone, preparing our bodies, yes, but also inviting us to be fully here in this moment on this trail. Setting off, I wasn't entirely sure of what to expect. I only knew that the trail was classified as easy to moderate with an elevation gain of about 300 meters. The path was mostly flat with some rocky edges that kept us aware of our footing. As we walked, conversation wove between us, laughter and contemplation in equal measure. Hey guys, we're on the trail now and I think we've done about 2 if not 3 Ks. As you can see, I'm already sweating like it's hot. I'm actually looking a stretch ahead and I can see people all the way up there and I'm thinking, yo, when are we gonna get there? But I think more than anything this time around I told myself that I want to be more mindful, just flow. And yeah, like I always tell people, you have a whole debate, like a board meeting on a hike. You close and open deals within, you fire and hire people as well. So I think that is the one thing that I appreciate about hiking. And more than anything, I'm actually grateful for everybody that's come through to support the initiative, to come and celebrate me, because that's how I also see it, that people are joining the hikes to come and celebrate and also help end period poverty. So here's to chasing waterfalls with dignity. There's something about hiking that brings clarity. It mirrors life's journey, reminding us to take each step with intention. And then we reached the waterfall. But instead of the quiet sanctuary I had envisioned, we were met with a sea of people. Just as I resigned myself to the reality of the crowd, Flo led us to a hidden vantage point away from the masses where we fully experience her. There's something magnetic about water in motion. Calls. It draws you in. Standing before the cascading flow, I felt her pull. I had to feel her. I had to immerse myself in her presence. I really had to surrender to her embrace. The water, the mist, the raw power and grace was a moment of connection, of flow, of simply being. We lingered as long as we could, absorbing her energy. Until it was time to continue on our way. We closed our journey with a mindful reflection session led by Flo. Through guided questions, we anchored ourselves in the present moment, absorbing not just the physical experience of the hike, but the deeper awareness it had brought.
It's a community already. So I appreciate every one of y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Missy. And obviously, I mentioned that I'm grateful for you, and
that's what I love most about hiking. It reconnects you to yourself, aligns you with your values, and reminds you of life's simple joys. The stress of every day melts away, replaced by clarity, by presence, and purpose.
says to me, washes and takes away all the yolk, all the bedding and stuff like that, washing it from the top of my head all the way to the downstream. Understand? So it's the revived energy afterwards. I think she did allude to, feeling a different way, not you. Yeah, that she feels different. That even the air she's breathing feels different. But a word just to summarize it, it's energized, refreshing.
Before we parted ways, Kumo and Grace led a conversation on menstrual products, opening a space for questions and discussion. It became clear this knowledge needs to reach more people. Sustainable solutions exist and they have the power to change lives.
Yeah, remember a vagina is a muscle. Okay. Trying to reach rural communities where we can't be wasting water. Yeah, so you don't need much water to sterilize it, just hot water.
And how long?
But that's on day one. After you remember you store it, so
we don't see the same, but and in a public where there's diseases there. So even if, let's say, because introvertly she puts again. So I was just asking.
Yeah, but she can also wipe it with a tissue.
Oh,
after disposing, she can use a toilet paper and just wipe the remaining blood from from the.
Have you done a study? It like your normal pad, but you just use it, you just wash it and you use it after. So how do you wash it? So you just gonna let's say you have the sink at home, you're just gonna put it like this, and then this material already retains the blood itself, and then you're just gonna have that little bit of a map as if you blotted yourself. That's what you're going to wash. Yes, and then it's also machine washable. If you have the machine, you can just run it by the sink and then you put it in the washing machine.
So how often do you use washing?
I think so the washing machine, I think you can just use it when you are like done.
When you're done with
your periods, yes. But then how you wash it, on your normal, when you're still within your periods, you just put it in the basin. It retains the blood itself, and then you just wash with any soap. Mostly
you're washing your underwear.
Yeah, the way you wash your underwear, and then you just put it to dry up, and then
So these are my Pathfinder reflections. Fear is the gatekeeper of growth. It stands at the threshold whispering doubt, questioning your worth, warning you of failure. It disguises itself as protection, but more often than not, it's simply resistance to the unknown. Had I not faced my fear on a mindful hike last year, we wouldn't be here today. But I did face it, and now I stand with gratitude to God and my ancestors for planting the seed within me. The field is vast and the laborers are few, but I'm here, ready to walk this path of menstrual health advocacy, ready to ensure that more girls have access to alternatives so that period poverty never stands in the way of their education, of their opportunity, of carving out their own futures. Here's to chasing waterfalls for dignity. Join the movement. Thank you, Gauteng. It was a blast.